Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Doki Literature Club. And yes, I've been playing this quite a lot today. This is why the room is still the same, because uh, actually by the time these videos have probably been uploaded, I probably already moved back to my original room, which means I can't have a big TV screen there, unless I just keep everything in here to record, because it's easier or something. I don't know. But anyway, let's continue this. Let's do this. And last time, it might be a date. I mean, you're always coming over to my house, Sayori's all depressed. What am I going to do, guys? I don't know. And if Sayori finds out, what's going to happen? It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that's open up a little bit when it's just two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting each other occasionally. She was truly apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time, or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering his houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Doc. Oh, thank God she's alive. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. She's alive. I didn't expect her to be alive. I thought she'd be dead. Thank God. Did I save her? I hope I've saved her. Hi, Dark. I sit down in her room. Sarah forces to smile, but it's easy to tell that's just different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sarah's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animal decorations that she's always had for years. If you came over more often, it would be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? So we had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Well, I guess. Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yeah. There's more silence between us. So her stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is uncharacteristic. I'll finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So he smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Dark. That's no good, Dark, eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Just tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah, Zoe gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Dark. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Dark? I guess I've no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Oh, God. Have I just been making it worse? Did you know that? Why, why did you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oh, God. This is a bit... Yeah. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having to spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I'm in shock, guys. She's gone. And to be honest, I am in shock. In real life, I am in shock right now. Just hearing that come out of someone's mouth and them saying it, I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Dark. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's pretty sweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close to everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to talk to me. This path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Dark. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing you could have helped, the only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart for feeling my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I want to go and stay with Horta, this time up on our own tight embrace. Ah, Dark, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If you make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I won't have it any other way. Dark. Sarah isn't hugging me back. Smart my arm wrapped around her so his arm remained at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Dark. Sorry, barely managed to speak between ourselves. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, so he finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Dark. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. So Sarah lets me go, and she doesn't, and she does. So I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. I would like for me to spend it all with you. Um, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I, I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sorry, wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. And at the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, she always shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Sorry guys, you just need a second. I hardly ever feel emotions. What is it? I have to feel emotions now. Okay, I'm back then. Okay. Okay. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think so is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Also, As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the door. Well, you always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried ahead more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think I got for some reason. It should be more common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. And now let's go inside. I see you bought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Oh, did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. What if it's not? I'll take Yuri to my room. Oh, so this is my room. Ah, I haven't got to see my own room yet. God damn it, this guy's better than me. He has a double bed. There's quite a lot of books, even. Oh, they're books. They're probably manga or light novels. I'll take Yuri to my room. Oh, computer's right there as well. We have a computer for streaming anime online as well. And then we have the wardrobe there. The first thing he does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very good. No, I would be really embarrassed for it to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'd have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I can't see his wrist. It's just in the process of opening a desk door. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just phasing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I think that's where, the stuff that you don't want anyone to find, not even your parents, is in that drawer, I'm guessing. And that's why the protagonist freaked out. I've gone from being a bit sad to happy again, and this game does this stuff to you, doesn't it? Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Almost atmospheric enhancements, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place and then kill them. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Yeah, and for cupcakes. That'll be the main reason. Because cupcakes, who doesn't love our cupcakes, guys? The cupcakes are great. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Yeah. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. No need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Do you want me to go back? Put out a candle to put into the same objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candle to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing there? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Just take a little bit of attention looking at what it's wearing. Just like, I mean, it's like sweater. I don't know if it's some of that or not, but yeah, that. It's not that bad, is it? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. I hope what I've done is, I hope I've managed to save Sayori. I hope that was enough. Me causing that event to happen was enough to save her, I hope. But I have a feeling that it might not have been enough. But for now, I'm just going to presume she's safe, so I don't go bonkers or crazy. Relaxation, positive energy, moment, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Well, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for an event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them through your body. Oh God, this is not good. Oh God, this is not good at all, is it? Helps you enhance your emotions. So basically, this is a giant trap. And I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but apparently it's a giant trap. What am I supposed to do now? It's a giant trap, then what do I do? You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Okay, don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several balls of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked for? I asked you to get. Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from a doorway of a classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? The classic playing with your hair? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Ooh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is he more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker dark. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. So, sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of ribbon to her desired length, then shoots it into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, what is it? You're going to think it's weird. Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Wait, what? This is a death trap. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny. It's just funny how nervous you got about saving. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. It's kind of intense. So it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Your relaxes so expressed, and once again, would you like to hold it? So I'll check it out. You would carefully hand me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its shape, I feel the point of a knife with my index finger. Ow. Dog! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go sit off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my fingers. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sorry, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess he was just trying to do it to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take your hand and lick her next finger in return. Dark, did you really just do that? Now we're even. He just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, there it would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Dark. Yuri giggles slyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where did you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each assume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. However, after we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Great thinking coming up with this. Yuri. Yeah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I should buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolour paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill a cup too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking your advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see you quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Wait, is she self-harming herself? Pulling it up and just stabbing herself in the wrist. In her arms and pulled it down because she knows going. Yuri dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for sunrise, then daytime, sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Dewey smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, you and I kneel down on opposite sides, so we don't get in each other's way. You will use the brush and add a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve a colour guide when we want to paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry, if this feels too childish. It doesn't feel too childish, it feels nice. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. So we stops painting for a moment, thinking to myself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just, I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paint brush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, so sorry. Yuri wheels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on your face and neck. Something on my face. Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Also, first time I try and dampen it with hot water. I turn to move and kneel back down in front of her. I'm just keeping some stuff. So we got the one from sale earlier. I just want to keep his male pictures. I'm keeping his memorable pictures of stuff that look pretty good, really good. So just keeping his memorable pictures because I want to keep his. Yeah. Here, I pat down Yours' face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yours suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, eh? Just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yours' neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognise from when she reads her books. I wonder if she's lost in her days, enveloped by her own thoughts. She reads gently, half through with slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the organic oil giving me this dizzy feeling? You read gently, fingers wrapped around my wrist, send a tingling sensation from my arms. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. You would slowly push away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little light-headed today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Is it because she's been self-harming or something? Because, I mean, she put, it's either something she don't want to see there, like, I mean, stabbing herself with a knife. That could be fine. That could be why she's light-headed and because losing a bit of blood. Or it could be something else, or maybe she's just ill. Maybe she's got no sleep worrying about, so, I don't know. The moment is over as soon as it's begun. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event as just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. This should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. Oh, that's true, but will that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning? I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. For you. Ahahaha. You say that you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have, have, have extra time after finishing the work. Well, you think to yourself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault, though I've been such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is, we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed with anything. Gathering all our things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. No. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very so much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring. You need me to bring tomorrow. Oh well. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I cannot say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. And somewhat of my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Dark. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. So, Sayori? Eh? Ah, hi Dark, Sayori. Just now, we weren't, it's okay, Dark. Just stop by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's never hard. I'm sorry. But we all need to be, we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. So all you beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. So always goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination has been really mean to me. So I had to come in and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Of course, because you don't care about yourself, do you? Tears start to fall down Sora's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Dark? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's too dark. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I said just, Monica. Monica's right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. Isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I want to trade. I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looked away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Dark. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Dark. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh God, right. We are saving this choice. Oh, but what do I say? You know, say oi. You'll always be my ideas, right? Say oi. I love you. I mean, if I can save her, that'll be great. But if I can't, then I'm gonna have to go over after Yuri. He's probably self-harming herself. Still, okay. But I think I'll leave this on a cliffhanger because you know it's gonna be a good one to leave on a cliffhanger. I think. So, I was gonna say thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, but that's if you want to. I'm gonna leave this on a cliffhanger because I need some time to think about what I'm gonna do here. So yeah. And I just want to say, like, if you do have depression, I wish you the best of luck. If you're self-harming, please don't. It's terrible, and depression is bad. There's been times, and of course, I thought about stabbing myself, and stuff like that, but I've never been able to do it. So don't do it to yourself, guys. Just don't. Life is a precious thing, and you know it's something you want to keep, and it's a good thing to say with everyone else. If you're not sure what to do, find someone you can rely on. Find someone who may not 100% understand you, but understands who you are and is a good friend to you, and someone who won't mock you and stuff like that. I'm going to be honest. I have few friends because I'd rather have few friends than friends that are like with me, but like pretend to be. I'd rather have friends that a small amount of friends that are proper friends, like actually care about me, rather than friends that just use me. Now I have loads of friends that just use me. I know that might seem cruel and sad and cowardly, but that's just the way I am. And you guys can pull through it, okay? So I'll see you guys later. I need some time to think what to do here because I really want to save Sayori. I really want to save Sayori, but I don't know what to do. So I'll see you guys later.